4 years after the integration of J&K with India, Supreme Court is all set to announce its historic verdict over the pleas challenging abrogation of Article 370 in J&K today. Numerous petitions challenging the withdrawal of special status as well as creation of Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh as union territories were referred to the 5-judge Constitution bench. During the 16-day hearing that started on August 2nd, the Apex Court had asked who can recommend the revocation of Article 370 in J&K when no constituent assembly exists. Ahead of the verdict, security has been tightened across Jammu and Kashmir and close check is being kept on social media as well. There will be no convoy movement on Srinagar Jammu National Highway. Meanwhile, political parties in J&K expressed concerns over the upcoming verdict but pinned hopes for the best. The NC and PDP alleged that the verdict may be adverse and unfavorable for the people of J&K. Earlier, PDP chief Mehbooba Mufti claimed that the judgment may likely be in favor of BJP's agenda.
देखिए, हमने तो सारी उम्मीदें कोर्ट से रखी हैं और शायद मुझे लगता है हम पहले पिटिशनर थे जो कोर्ट गए थे पार्टियों में से, और हमारा अभी भी यकीन कोर्ट में ही है कि अल्लाह करे कि जो फैसला है वो जम्मू कश्मीर के लोगों के हक़ में। कोर्ट इससे बालातर होता है, उसका इमोशन से, पॉलिटिक्स से कोई लेना देना नहीं होता है। मैं जो एक नॉर्मल एक डेमोक्रेसी में जो कोर्ट की हैसियत होती है उसका इससे कोई लेना देना नहीं होता है कि मेजॉरिटी ओपिनियन क्या है, माइनॉरिटी ओपिनियन क्या है, वो कानून से जाती है और हमें जो लगता है कि कानून हमारे हक में होना चाहिए।
पूरे देश को माननीय सुप्रीम कोर्ट और सुप्रीम कोर्ट के निर्णय का एहतराम है, रिस्पेक्ट है। हमारे देश की सबसे बड़ी अदालत है और हमें विश्वास है कि अदालत जो है वो राष्ट्र हित में निर्णय देगी। 70 साल जम्मू कश्मीर के अंदर गुज्जर, बकरवाल, गद्दी, सिप्पी, पहाड़ी कबीले के लोग, ओबीसी लोग, विस्थापित, रेफ्यूजीज बहुत दुख और कष्ट सहे हैं।
देखिए, हमें भारत का जो जुडिशियल सिस्टम है उस पर विश्वास है। जिस तरीके से बिल्कुल ओपन यहाँ पर चर्चा हुई, सभी ने उसको देखा है और हमें पूरा उम्मीद है कि ऑनरेबल सुप्रीम कोर्ट जो है बिल्कुल मेरिट के ऊपर सारा कुछ वो फैसला देंगे और फैसला जो है पार्लियामेंट के हक में आया है, जो पार्लियामेंट ने किया है उसको ही जो है बहाल करेंगे, ये हमें पूरा विश्वास है।
जम्मू कश्मीर में जिस प्रकार से अन्याय हुआ, चाहे वो वाल्मीकि समाज हो, गोरखा समाज हो, वेस्ट पाकिस्तान रेफ्यूजीज हो, दूसरे देशों में जाओ तो 5 वर्ष में ग्रीन कार्ड बन जाता है। जानबूझ करके एक साजिश चली गई और उस वक्त भी नेहरू और शेख अब्दुल्ला ने जानबूझ करके ये जो आर्मी को रोका गया, क्योंकि उनको पता था जो पंजाबी भाषी क्षेत्र हैं जैसे उड़ी है, मीरपुर है, पुंछ के लगते हुए इलाके हैं, मुजफ्फराबाद है, अगर ये आएंगे तो उनका जो एक प्लान था वो फेल हो जाएगा। उसी के कारण से ये एक सोची समझी साजिश को 5 अगस्त 2019 को खत्म किया गया। माननीय सुप्रीम कोर्ट में हमारे विरोधियों ने बहुत सी दलीलें दी होंगी, लेकिन जो न्यायालय है वो न्याय करता है। हमें आशा ही नहीं पूर्ण विश्वास है कि जो भी फैसला आएगा ये 370 के हटाए जाने के हक में आएगा।
देखिए, सुप्रीम कोर्ट में जो पिटीशन का वर्डिक्ट आने वाला है, हम सब लोग उसका बेसब्री से इंतजार कर रहे हैं। तो लेकिन मुझे ये लगता है कि सुप्रीम कोर्ट ऑफ इंडिया जो हमारी कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल गारंटीज थी जो विद इन द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन इंडिया में मिली थी उसको बहाल करेंगे, क्योंकि बीजेपी की पॉलिसी जो थी वो तो अलग तरह की ना। बीजेपी ने क्या किया क्या नहीं किया, सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने तो ये देखना है कि क्या ये हो सकता है कि नहीं हो सकता। बीजेपी तो बहुत सारी बातें करती है, वो पार्लियामेंट में भी कहती है, बाहर भी कहते हैं, वो सुप्रीम कोर्ट में हल्फनामा भी देते हैं जिसका चीफ जस्टिस साहब ने पहले ही कह दिया था। तो मैं ये समझता हूँ कि ये हमारा हक है, हमारा हक हकूक है, तो वो कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन ऑफ इंडिया हमें जो सुप्रीम कोर्ट देख रहा है, क्योंकि ये हमारी कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल गारंटी विद इन द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन इंडिया हमारे, तो सुप्रीम कोर्ट हमारी पूरी सुनेगा। हमारी जरा हो चुकी है, सब मुकम्मल हो चुका है, तो सुप्रीम कोर्ट ऑफ इंडिया हमारे हक में फैसला करेगा।
See, an unconstitutional decision was taken on 5th August 2019 and multiple people from Jammu and Kashmir, multiple parties from Jammu and Kashmir challenged that before the apex court. It took 4 years, but it took a marathon hearing, and we are quite grateful and to the lawyers and also to the bench who spared so much of time for this, and now we are quite hopeful that the decision which is coming up, and we are quite hopeful we'll get the decision in our favor, and this unconstitutional decision which has been passed in the parliament on the behest of the BJP, on the behest of the brute majority that they had, without getting the people of Jammu and Kashmir on board, will be set aside, and the lost glory and the agony that we have been facing for the last 4 years will come to an end.
370 पे अब ये वर्डिक्ट आने वाला है कुछ ही देर में, आपको क्या उम्मीद है?
उम्मीद यही की जा सकती है कि फैसला हमारे हक में होगा। हमारे हक का मतलब है जम्मू कश्मीर के लोगों के हित में होगा, क्योंकि ये जब फैसला लिया गया था 5 अगस्त 2019 में, तो इसमें जो प्रोविजन था उस प्रोविजन को फॉलो नहीं किया गया था। उसमें जम्मू कश्मीर के लोगों का इसमें कोई अमल दखल नहीं है। ये फैसला डंडे के जोर पे ब्रूट मेजॉरिटी के नशे में किया गया है, और हमें तवक्का है कि सुप्रीम कोर्ट के अंदर जो हमारा पॉइंट गया है वो बिल्कुल वजन रखता है, और हमें उम्मीद है कि फैसला जम्मू कश्मीर के लोगों के हक में होगा, और हम उसका इंतजार कर रहे हैं।
A landmark historic judgment will be coming out at 10:30, and it's going to have a massive implication on the politics of the entire region, Jammu Kashmir and Ladakh. At 10:30, a 5-judge constitution bench led by Chief Justice of India D.Y. Chandrachud will be delivering the judgment, all important judgment on a batch of 23 petitions which have the constitutional validity, legality of the abrogation of Article 370, and also bifurcation of the state into 2 union territories, Jammu Kashmir and Ladakh. There are some petitions which have also sought a direction to the Election Commission to hold elections as early as possible. Remember, during the hearing, the bench had posed several questions to the centre as to why don't you give a timeline, a time frame as to by which democracy will be restored in Jammu Kashmir, and also by when can you restore the statehood to Jammu Kashmir and Ladakh, and because your UT status cannot be permanent. So the centre had said that as far as a time frame for restoring the statehood, it cannot give a particular timeline, but Ladakh will continue to be union territory, and very significantly said that it is ready to hold elections. Even Home Minister Amit Shah is recently in Parliament said that they are ready to hold elections, but the ball is in the court of the Election Commission of India.
Ahead of the verdict of Article 370, there has been security that has been tightened across the Srinagar steep and the major district headquarters of the Kashmir Valley. Now the additional security cover have been put in place to ensure that there would be the peace and tranquility intact after the verdict will come. Now there has been the annexation among the regional parties in the Kashmir Valley. Somehow we are witnessing that there are a few statements that came in. First, it seems the upsetness among the PDP, whereas the Mahbooba has to say that it looks like that the verdict will come against the favor of the JNK people, and so as the Omar has to say that nobody can actually predict that what's going to happen in the Supreme Court on the Monday. He said that they pin hope for the apex court that there would be the justice delivered to the people of Union Territory, and so as there are the hopes among the political parties in the Kashmir Valley as well. BJP rubbishes the statement from the regional parties saying that they are taking the advantage, and they are saying that apex court will not bring the justice is totally rubbishes, and in fact they have to say that the Supreme Court is a prestigious institution, and so as they are upholding the constitutional rights, and whatever will be the verdict, it will be for the benefit and for the prosperity for the people of the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir.
So it's a very significant decision so far as the Supreme Court is concerned, and for people of India and the Jammu and Kashmir region are concerned. Reason is that all eyes will be on the apex court today. What will be the verdict in this regard? A reason is that we have seen that over the period of time, different political parties, especially in Kashmir Valley, they had been playing politics over the issue. But so far as the BJP is concerned, they feel that it's like like flogging a dead. That's what the PDP and the National Conference has been doing. Because from the very beginning, the BJP said that like other states there should be one Vidhan, one Pradhan, one Nishan. But Jammu and Kashmir was the only state that had its separate constitution. Earlier there used to be Prime Minister also. Later on the nomenclature was changed to Chief Minister and it has its own constitution. So they said that why we should have the separate constitution. That's one of the reasons over the period of time they had in their manifesto that they wanted that their Article 370 need to be abrogated. And finally, the path-breaking decision was taken 4 years back on August 5, 2019 when they abrogated Article 370 as well as 35A because they felt it was discriminatory in nature. Many of the people were not getting their due rights, like women were not getting their due rights. Even the Valmiki Samaj, West Pakistan refugees, POJ.